Hey, I'm Al McGee with Your Entertainment Ticket at www.yeticket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called Richard Jewell. Now, I don't know if you remember Richard Jewell, but this incident happened in 1996 at the Olympics in Atlanta. Well, Richard Jewell was a security guard at the time in the Olympics, and he wanted to be a policeman. He always wanted to be in law enforcement. He was a guy who always followed the rules. He always loved law enforcement. He always wanted to be that guy. That's what he wanted to do, be that type of guy. In the film, which is directed by Clint Eastwood, well, he did. He did do some of those things, but you see where he got fired. For example, he was at a college and he got fired from there. And, he was just a pain in the butt, but he wanted everybody to follow every rule. Every rule. But he couldn't make it. Now, Richard Jewell, while he was at the Olympics, in a certain part of the Olympics, where people were listening to music and things like that, he discovered a backpack. And he told police officers and things like that to help him to evacuate that area. But the bomb did blow up, killed 2 people and injured many more people. But he did not get injured. But of course, you know what happened after that? The FBI, well, they looked at Jewell as the guy who put the backpack in the park so he can be a hero, and he wanted that recognition. Of course, they came up with all kind of analytics and things like that to say that he was a suspect. Now, Paul Walker Hauser plays Richard Jewell, and I thought he was Richard Jewell. He made me feel he was Richard Jewell. This is one of his best acting jobs I've seen him do in a film. But it is directed by Clint Eastwood. Of course, along the line, he got a mom. His mom is played by Kathy Bates. He lived with his mom at the time when this happened. And of course, she gives a good performance too as the mom. Sam Rockwell plays his lawyer, who he eventually hired because his lawyer became his advocate. And not only that, he was the one to instruct him on what to do so he wouldn't go to jail. And remember, the FBI, which is played by, the main FBI guy is played by John Hamm. Well, he was the one who went after Jewell because, well, he needed that so-called bust, arrest, and he felt that Richard Jewell was the main one. Now, Olivia Wilde, she's in this film too. She plays a news reporter for the newspaper there, and she was the one who really outed out Richard Jewell, according to this movie. And also, if you research it, you can find other information you want to too. But of course, the FBI, they muddle the investigation, and they send Jewell through the mud, and but with the aid of the media, television, and newspapers, they all just focus on him. And I will admit, again, the acting in this is very good. But as I mentioned earlier, this is directed by Clint Eastwood. Now, Clint Eastwood is a Republican. Did he have another agenda for putting this movie out at this time? Also, to show how the FBI really muddled this case, and also how the FBI harassed this man, also how the FBI made the wrong choices and try to solve this problem of people dying or people being blown up. Think about it. Did Clint Eastwood have another agenda putting this movie out at this time and showing how the FBI bumbled this case at that time? Well, you can think that for yourself. Maybe he did. And I'm surprised other people did not put this story out before. And I felt this was a very good story to tell, and it's very interesting to watch. Clint Eastwood almost in his 90s. He did a very good job directing this film. But again, did he have another agenda, a political agenda, when he put this film out? And at this time, think about it. Well, I'm going to stop thinking about it right now because this was a very good film to watch. And I'm giving this 3 stars out of 4, 3 palm trees out of 4. Good acting, good story, good directing. Thank you, Clint Eastwood. But not only that, this was a very good movie to watch. Richard Jewell, go see it for yourself. And you will enjoy this film. But when you see it, let me know how you feel about it. All right? Hey, I'm Al McGee with Your Entertainment Ticket at www.yeticket.com. And you know what? I really appreciate it that you watch my review. Thank you.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.